We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rodriguez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. In the air now, out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Rizzo, the runner at second with one away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's a point. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. I've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Slow roller left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's out.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Popped up. Vasquez is over to take a look, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The designated hitter, Steven Souza Jr.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Man.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0.
Hey.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Now a wave and a miss, looked like the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Michael Chavis goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Ian Happ, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Aye. Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Two and one. Their count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. That evens it up 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The set and the 2-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Here's the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back with more following this. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right. One down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now. Pillar, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. Popped up. Bryant in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. The 1-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2-1, here it is.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they're up 1-0. back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Striding forward now is the DH. Steven Souza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pilar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Hayward coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the belt, the pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1-1 to Schwarber. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. First delivery to him on the way.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Darvish pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Hernandez. Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-0 pitch. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Steven Souza Jr.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Off and running is Hayward. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
So stepping in, Ian Happ. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1 the count now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. All even now at 1-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
On its way is pitch number 75. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So striding in, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1.
Ahí.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Hembry playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
Javier Baez waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Hard hit to first. One there. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Victor Caratini is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch.
Ball, action time.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1, the count to Pillar.
2-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Steven Souza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
In now, Ian Happ. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Austin Bryce enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 31, Austin.
David Bodie will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
First delivery to him on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
On the ground to short. Could this be two? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He's set, and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Caratini stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his third season as a major league player. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Here's Javier Baez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Josh Taylor comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Pause, now the pitch. Fouled away. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw in gets away from him. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Steven Souza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped him up. Bogarts is calling for it. And the inning is over. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Cubs are on top 8-1. Brad Week, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Baez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitch popped up. Bryant moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Last strike now for the Red Sox. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Bogaerts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Now back, second base.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jeremy Jeffress takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. The winning pitcher is Jeremy Jeffress. The loss goes to Heath Hembry. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.